So, that's it. Thanks a lot, Sivak.
Yeah. One other thing I almost forgot about. There were 2 other small games that people had requested me to show off here. I'm gonna just get to opening them while we're changing the chords here. Let's see. There we go.
There we go.
There, things might down momentarily. What's that?
Metal slabs.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to show the Tetris one first.
Okay.
Oh. I didn't know this was in the game. Let's reset that. So this one is just a Tetris demo, basically. Is that on the screen? Yeah. I actually didn't know I had this little tutorial in it. But, yeah. Damien Yerrick, that's the author's name.
Is that Teppel?
Yes. I was just about to say that. He goes by Teppels on the NES Dev Forum. So, you know, it's Tetris. It plays pretty well, I think. It's kind of like, have any of you played Tetris the Grandmaster or heard of it? It's, yeah, it's kind of like that, I think. Or in terms of play control it is, and not in terms of scoring, since that game was very, very hard. But, you know, it's pretty good demo. You can download this for free if you want to. I think it's pretty good compared to the Tetris we got for the licensed Nintendo version, or maybe even the 10-bit version. My sound's on. No wonder there's no sound, but it's muted.
It won't go through that.
I know. I forgot I muted that while I was configuring the controller. Yeah, there actually is a music and sound in this, but yeah. And then real quickly, going to show off another game. This is, he calls it the Ramses game. The author's name is Thomas Helm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled H-J-E-L-M, so I guess it's Helm or Helm. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But you get these frogs. I'm just going to do this without the mic. So you have to use the D-pad and then press up, down, or whatever direction the frogs are in. And then when you get enough of them, you complete the level. Oops. So then they also start adding colors. You see, like we got green and blue here. And you have to do it according to the grid up top. So like it goes green, green, blue, green. And it just continues on. I think it adds red after a while, and then it just gets faster and faster. So it's another puzzle game, but I think it was pretty fun to play. So now we're going to open up for the first time here at Magfest, my sequel Battle Kid 2. So let's get out of here. So I'm just going to skip this. So it's just like the first game. You know, you got the save rooms. Actually, let me reset this, because I'm going to show off some of the features here. There are a lot more items in the game too. I'm going to start in the sewer area. So you got your double jump, you got your feather. The third item is called X-Sludge, which there's a new element called sludge in the game, which is this, but with that it makes it just like plain old water. And then the first upgrade is a wall grip upgrade, where you can see he's latched onto the wall there. And this is something a big part of the game, where you can just keep scaling the walls like that. Move over. But yeah, currently it's got about 280 rooms or so and 3 bosses done. Hoping to have around 600 or so and 11 bosses. I have all thought it out in my mind. So I'm going to do like what I did at the last Magfest, and if anyone wants to come up and play from the beginning, I got a controller here, just use the screen. So, professional Jared, he wants to be first. I actually wanted to tape the screw attack people doing it, but...
Oh, there you go.
Alright, maybe we could do a how many lives?
Yeah.
Like right here.
Do you have a boss already made and set?
Yep. Oh yeah, they're at the beginning of the game.
Okay, I'll pick one.
So...
Start out with the
And while he's playing, we were gonna open the floor to questions then. So if anyone wants to ask anything, go right ahead. Yes.
So a question. I also am a big fan of the NES. I'm also a software developer by profession and as a hobby as well. I've been wanting to get into NES development for a while, and I was just wondering what's the best way to go about just getting started.
Sure. There are some tutorials it's a website called Nintendo Age. He's also a member of it.
Okay.
And I think there's about 10 of them or so.
There's about, actually a little more, it's like 18, because there's like 9 that Bunvoid and like 9 for the sound.
He runs you through it, like how to do things like just drawing a simple background, drawing a sprite on a screen.
Yeah.
How to pull the controller so you get your input.
I don't know where I'm going.
You're going right.
Yeah, you know that now. I just went up that entire area for no reason.
Well, that's where you start the game.
Oh, whoops.
Sorry,
What's
back
that
to the...
site?
I'm sorry?
What's that site?
It's called NintendoAge.com.
Yeah.
They have a forum. Both of us are on there.
Okay.
The subforum is called the Brewery.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you'll see at the top there's 2 stickies. One is programming resources, which has some good stuff, and then the Nerdy Nights tutorials are the ones that Civic's talking. Those are great. Especially, are you familiar at all with like assembly or low level?
I took an assembly class in college years ago, so
You'll pick it.
but it's been a long time.
You'd still pick it up
Yeah.
pretty easily. Yeah.
So
So
I remember the basics.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it should be pretty easy for you then.
And then in addition to that, you'll need a text editor, like I've got one called Notepad++. I even made a custom syntax highlighting for it.
Oh.
What else? You'll need an emulator, of course, to test your ROM.
Right.
Or you could possibly even get the power pack if you really want to test it on real hardware. That's, I think, $130.
It's awesome though. It's worth
Yeah.
every penny, especially if you love NES.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm
And preferably,
back anyway, just because.
Yeah, no,
Play
you'll
all the
want a
ROMs.
graphics editor too. Yeah.
So what do you use as far as like tools for the assembler and for like creating graphics and whatnot?
The assembler's called, one I use is called NES ASM.
Okay.
It's a, very just that simple. You use it too.
Yep.
There are others out there you can use, but I like NES ASM because you don't really have to set anything up. It's just ready to use. You just type NES ASM in your file name and it compiles.
Oh, okay.
Unless you get errors.
Yeah. I use the same assembler and then.
And as far as graphics go, there's a program I use called YYCHR.
Yeah.
To show off how the graphics work on the system after Jared's next step.
Hey, sorry, so I thought you were done. Yeah, I use the same setup that Civic did, because I use YYCHR as well. There was also a program called Tile Molester for making your tiles on the NES. It handles your tiles on a lot of different things, though, doesn't it? But YYCHR is nice and simple when,
Alright. We're
You
going to
guys
pause
use
this
for music
momentarily.
tracker?
Here. Okay, I'm going to go back to the graphics question. The way NES graphics work, like these are, they're arranged in 8 by 8 pixel tiles, and you get 256 for background and 256 for sprites. And I mean, these are just the order I put them in. You can put them in whatever order you want to. And I guess we can show you YYCHR too. Let's see when I put that on here. Maybe I didn't.
I think I have it on my flash drive.
So we got to NES. Didn't put my ROM hacks one. No, I don't have it on here. But basically, it just means to edit these tiles, So, all right. And as far as music goes, I use a program called Family Tracker to preview the music. Let me open up the first game file here. So, like, this is the first area song. And then with that, I guess we can show you some of the actual code if you really want to see that. And you can see